Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is March 18th. It is Saturday, 2023. Before we jump into this video, I just want to let you know I'm going to be doing a sale starting today. By the time this video goes up, it'll be in place for my legacy freeze-dried food. If you go to my website at preppernurse1.com, see, this is bad. We got to get this cleaned up too. That's going to happen this year, I promise. We're going to be doing a sale on my website. So if you go to my website, preppernurse1.com, you click on store, it will drop down. You will see Legacy Foods. You click on that, it will take you to the store within the website. We are doing a 20% off sale. I've not done a sale since November. And so if you would like to take advantage of that, feel free to. It's probably about a 2-week sale we're going to do. So I will be mentioning it so you guys, know that it's there. Good time to take advantage, get some freeze-dried food, get it stored away. It's a good thing to have in your preps. I have a lot of freeze-dried food. I really like freeze-dried food because basically all you got to do is add water. Look at that, the leaves swirling around down there. I don't know if you saw that on video. It's probably pretty cool if you saw it because I'm seeing it in real life was pretty cool. So anyway, we're going to be doing that, and that's going to be going on now for the next couple of weeks, so I will be mentioning that. For those of you that didn't watch the live stream last night, we have decided on a name for the pavilion. We're going to be calling it the Raven's Nest, okay? And so that is what we're going to call that, and so I think that's pretty cool. And it's more Norse mythology. I love Norse mythology. As you guys know, anybody that watches the channel knows that I like that. And so we're going to utilize that as the name for the pavilion. The bunker is going to be called Archie's Place. After Archie Bunker, right? Isn't that pretty neat? Somebody had suggested that, and I thought that was awesome. And so that is what the name of the bunker will be. It will be called Archie's Place. So, pretty funny. I definitely get a kick out of it. I think that is awesome. So anyhow, I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly about, Russia is having China coming over, and they're going to be having some talks, and China's trying to implement this peace plan, try to get things going, and Russia's kind of in a tough spot, obviously, with the situation, the war not going as they had hoped it would. They're not calling it, I don't think he's still calling it a war. I think he's calling it something else, but a lot of issues with that, but China has a lot of leverage at this point, and so it can make them look like the good guys. And I'll tell you what, anybody that's going to stop a war and get a war stopped, I think that's a good thing. But obviously, I believe that China would be doing it for their own best interest, which makes sense. Anyway, I just think it's a really interesting situation. It's neat to watch it unfold and how it's going to happen. But we'll see what happens with that. But it's just... It is a little chilly today. The sun is out. Solar panels are doing pretty decently. Last I checked, they were already up to 78%, which is not terrible. Hadn't run the generator. I ran it for a little bit yesterday because yesterday was a little overcast. I ran it for like 2 hours, the generator yesterday, and the batteries went from like 60% up to 93%, and so then last night, I never ran it last night, and I'm like, well, we'll see what today does. And actually, we'll go take a look right now. We'll go and see where that is at. The wind seemed to have died down, which is a good thing. But I would like to hear your guys' feedback on the situation with Putin and Xi. Do you think China has, people's best interest at heart or not? Dropping some of my freeze-dried coffee fell. Let's see where we're at here. It'll take a minute for that to open up, so we'll take a look here in a second. But yeah, I would definitely like to hear your feedback. What do you think with that situation? And hopefully the war situation stops. Oh wow, okay. I don't know if you can see this, I'll kick it back this way. Batteries are now up to 93% and charging. So that is awesome. Right now you hear it kicking up higher is because the sun opened up more. Batteries are at 54.1. They'll go as high as 56.1. 56.1 is completely full. So what's happening right now with the battery being at 93%, that last 10% is heavy duty saturation, so it takes a little while for that to happen, but I'm really happy with where that's going. And we'll go out here and you'll see how the sun is opened up here, okay, out of the clouds a little bit. That's why you're hearing that the grow watt kicking in and making more power. And kick this over here and you can see the panels look good, nice and clean, and no blockage at all, and so that is a good thing. So we're getting maximum power out of the system. You know, like I said, as far as I'm going to probably end up adding, now these here, I'll show you these again. We'll go back over here, we'll talk about this. 6 panels, all right, 360 watt panels. I will have to do the same exact thing again. I will have to make another array of 6 more 360 watt panels. Hopefully, I'm not saying that it's definitely going to do the trick for the winter time. Summertime, like I said, this in the for 9 months out of the year, what I have right here is good to go. We went from, now we came down here last April and we built the solar system, and from April until November I didn't have to worry about anything. I never even wasn't paying attention to the batteries at all because I didn't need to, because they were getting plenty of sunshine, plenty of power, and those type of things. So that made a huge difference. Now obviously once we get into later, you know, in the winter months, you're not getting as much daylight and sunlight. So if I double the amount of the panels, hopefully that will give me enough power in the wintertime to be able to, you know, produce enough that I can not have to run the batteries or the generator as much. Obviously, if it is a true SHTF situation, you're going to have to figure out what you're going to do. How are you going to charge those batteries up? Are you going to, you know, you're not going to be able to utilize the power like you would normally. So, you know, keeping the batteries warm is a key factor in that type of a situation. A lot of things we're going to have to be taken into consideration, but the game plan is definitely to add another solar array. Now, will it happen this year? Probably not. Probably not. But it's definitely something that needs to be done to increase the power so that we have enough. Also, I may look at adding down the road here more batteries so that we can, you know, have better storage capacity. So all these things have to be taken into consideration. Like I said, again, guys, it takes time. You're tweaking out what works, what doesn't work, and things like that. All right? So, anyway, I'm going to jump off of here for right now. Just wanted to give you some updates and, you know, let you know about the sale with Legacy. So, just letting you know that that's going on. So, just definitely take advantage of that. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. We're one race called the human race. If we can figure that one out, we truly will be in much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step thing and day. One step at a time. God, Hella. She jumped up and hit my arm. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Be positive. Stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. No. All right, guys. Have a good day. I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now. Get in there.